We're gonna take some scrap copper. I made these buttons that I wasn't happy with, so I took everything off. We'll start to trace out some basic shapes. We're gonna make a crazy flower today that isn't really based on any actual flower. And I also have this other piece, and I'm gonna cut this up to, I think, some long petals that will be like crazy, like with something in the middle. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but we're gonna start there. And then this is going to be the stem, which is, I believe, a piece of welding rod. And then some basic hand tools like these things that have the round nip so you can kind of bend. You can see that. It's meant to bend rings. It's got a groove and you press down into it. But I use this for curving the petals and the leaves and stuff. And then some just tiny needle nose, some bigger ones just in case. And that's it. A drill that is big enough to drill holes that this will fit through. Put it in the vise, and we're gonna have at it. So before I keep talking, let me stop this and get set up and we'll start the video. So I've got this first piece of scrap. I think this is gonna be some kind of a shape that maybe it's not gonna look like much. Well, it really doesn't look like much now. I'm starting to wonder if my first one was happy accident, that it came out decent, and this wild one that I'm thinking about may not look as cool because some of these cuts messed up and they're not all even. But the whole deal was to get this all kind of crazy looking flower with those as the base underneath it, make it nice and skinny, curl these way up, getting some holes in here. Oh, they all got holes in them. I don't know. Maybe. Eh? Some creepy, weird flower type? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so I got the holes in those. First, it's got a little bit wider. I think that's about good. Cool. It really doesn't look like much. Let's see if I take it out. Do I feel any better about it? It's got potential once you start bending these guys down, around, doing what they got to do. Curling up some leaves here. I think I might start giving these just a quick beginning curl here. All right. Alright, you know, now it really needs something right in the middle. Let's try one of these. Yeah, we're getting there. Sort of. Okay, so I've gone ahead and finished a bunch of things and saved everybody the process of my infinite adjustments and tweaks, but this is kind of where I ended up, and I just wanted to give you a follow-up before I post this, and Audrey wants to come and say hi. But yeah, there you have it. It's got the 8 pedals, all those little leaves at the bottom. This base is actually a piece of birch that I just cut up on the bandsaw and sort of sanded down. It's kind of cool. But anyways, this is where it landed. These can all be adjusted. It's pretty soft, you know, it is copper. But yeah, that's where we ended up. Everything is just used with that silver solder, Stay Silv I think it's called. And I just did it layer by layer, keep tweaking each one. Little bits for detail in the leaves. And this was a follow-up because this one I made originally out of some scraps that I had. And I thought it came out halfway decent. Similar technique. So now that I've done a couple of these random flowers, I think my goal is going to be to try to do some other objects. I'd like to do some other types of forming. This copper is pretty neat. Once you heat it up and anneal it and it becomes soft, it's really nice to form. It's not the cheapest material to work with, but it looks pretty cool when you're done. And just to give you an idea of the scale, I decided to do one small and one a little bit bigger. And there you have it. So this is kind of my first attempt at whacking out a flower with copper. And I hope you enjoyed the video, or at least, you know, got something out of it. And that's about it for now. I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you have some input or suggestions, please feel free to leave them down below. I know this video wasn't very produced. It was kind of an on-the-fly type of thing. I wasn't really planning on having this go anywhere, and who knows, did it really go anywhere? I don't know. But anyway, that's where we leave it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next one.